So one of the things I have on my own resolution list is to spend less time on my phone so that my screen time go down. And if you look at your screen time, you'll see that it's probably a lot higher than you thought it was. I know that last time I did a workshop with a bunch of people, I asked them to do breathing 2 to 4 minutes a day, and everyone groaned. And I said, hey, hang on a second, take a look at your screen time. I want you to do 10% of the time you spend on your screen time meditating or doing breath work. Can you do that? And they said yes. Then they all looked at their screen time, and guess what? It was actually a lot more. So check on your screen time because it makes an impression on your mood. We already know that as far as research, is that the amount of time you spend on your phone is usually more than you thought it was. And even when you're watching things that supposedly are uplifting or distracting or funny, it ends up being way too much time, cutting into time where you could be productive, cutting into time where you could actually be making eye contact with another human being. So your phone is not necessarily your friend all the time. One of the things that's going on with stress nowadays is that we wake up in the morning, we start getting lots of information sort of bombarding us. Our cortisol goes up and stays up throughout the day. And the reason it stays up throughout the day is because you have incoming information of some type all day long. And sometimes you have 2 or 3 sources of information. That you have this much information about what's going on throughout the world happening the second you wake up, throughout the entire day until you go to sleep is really bad for your body, really bad for your brain, and your cortisol is going to stay up all day long. I mean, we would feel better when we're multitasking because it feels like we're getting a lot done, but you're not paying attention and it's bad for your brain. Having your brain juggle 3 and 4 things at the same time just means that it's not doing any of them well. To me, mindfulness, if you want to break it down really simply, is not texting. It just means that you have to be paying attention to whatever's in front of you or whatever's in your thoughts in that moment without it being off a little screen that's in front of your body. And that little screen is not only bad for the muscles in your eyes because they're not moving, but it's also bad for your breathing, and your breathing controls your moods and your stress level. So if you're looking at a screen that's this big, or if it's your iPad and it's this big, your breath is automatically going to get more shallow. It's automatically going to get more shallow and faster, and that signals to your nervous system to be more stressed out. So taking that screen away not only is going to help you pay attention to the world around you and be more present, but it's actually going to help your nervous system because your breath will get deeper and widen and slow down as well.